Thank you, Tim. Thank you, everyone, for being here. My name is James Knoll. I'm an associate principal with IQVIA, workstream lead for the Playbook, and my passion is process transformation work, specifically projects where there's a need to define a repeatable, refinable set of tools and processes to support people who are driving innovative thinking. One of the tools that we've used for this is playbooks. Today, I'm going to cover on how the playbook supports what BGTC is solving for and to share exciting updates on the evolution of the BGTC playbook since its launch last year at ASGCT 24. So, developed by the Accelerating Medicines Partnership Bespoke Gene Therapy Consortium, the playbook provides a roadmap for streamlining product development, navigation of regulatory pathway for AAV gene therapies, with the goal of getting new treatments to patients sooner. It serves as a guide for preclinical through IND to FNIH trials. While focused on minimum requirements for AAV gene therapy, it is designed to be broadly applicable and bring together a wealth of information that we think useful on the regulatory submission journey. So the BGCC work addresses particular challenges of gene therapy in rare diseases. I think in doing so, highlights needs common to a lot of innovative programs. Some of the challenges are complex manufacturing processes that you've heard about so far, what can feel like a daunting and evolving regulatory pathway, um, areas with a lot of complex information that is in a lot of different places, um, challenges that everyone can be left to find and learn about on their own. We have a broad group of very activated stakeholders, but they're not together. You need a holistic way to engage people and incorporate critical input towards common goals. Therapies face high development costs. Efficiencies are essential. There's a need for a structured place to bring together illustrative processes, tools, guidance, best practices, share learnings, what worked, what didn't work, in what specific situations, and to have a platform for evolving as more efficiencies are identified. These are the challenges that we're trying to face with the playbook. Also, let me stop for a minute and just encourage you, if you're following along, you can look at the QR code and go into the playbook now yourselves. We're going to have a demo of it a little bit later on, but you can follow along anytime you want. It's accessible. It's out there. We'd love to get people into it. Um, Hopefully, when you're in there, you'll see that the playbook makes information, expertise centralized, structured, accessible, linking relevant tools and resources, making it easier to find what you need specifically for where you are in the process. It's designed to support AAV drug developers of all backgrounds, family groups, nonprofits, patient foundations, academic research labs, small biotechs, include clear language, clear guidelines on navigating the different stages of the drug development journey, as well as regulatory templates and submission examples PJ mentioned earlier. So it brings together learnings, brings together external resources, guidances, contextualizing, again, the right resources for the steps in the process. Um, there's support tools to guide the journey in the form of process steps, checklists, decision trees, collects and highlights, provides links to useful information, relevant templates ready for download and use, as well as the sample outlines and example redacted documents. As we develop new learning, some of which you discussed earlier, we're planning our future content development roadmap to grow and evolve the playbook. So the original PDF version had a wealth of information, and I love to say that the new digital platform that we're standing on the shoulders of giants with the content that was developed. Um, that said, PDF is limited. It can be challenging to scroll through. It can be daunting when you open it up. It can be harder to find what you're looking for. Um, I can also attest, to some of my colleagues can attest, harder to maintain and update with new information. The new playbook looks to improve on the foundation of the PDF with a simpler to use interface and the ability to easily add and incorporate new content. So the new platform version has improved navigation, search functionality, make it easier to find what you're looking for, allows for continuous evolution, provides the community with the opportunity to provide feedback specifically at the article level, and supports playbook growth with robust development and governance tools. I want to thank everyone who contributed both to development of the original playbook, the enhancements that we've been able to add, and the process to bring the digital playbook to life today. We have just finished up our user experience pilot in preparation for ASGTC 2025. And I especially want to thank the UX participants, many of whom are here today for their time, their engagement, their feedback. We were able to incorporate either into the playbook prior to launch or to add to our future roadmap. Um, those of you who participated both in providing feedback and in actioning that feedback know that it's a better document, it's a better platform for all of the engagement and depth of feedback that people were able to give us. So with that said, I'm very excited to show you, this is a quick demo of the playbook itself. So this is what we're looking at right now is the landing page for it. When you go to it, this is what you on a laptop, what you'll see on a mobile, a little bit different. Some of the highlights of it, the playbook button will always take you into the documentation. We have search, we have links to the major sections, links to key topics, including the newly added submission examples, including the regulatory templates that we spoke about. Highlights of recent BGTC in action videos and a link to the YouTube channel. Moving up to the top, we have this megaphone button. That's going to take you to a little bit of a fancier view of what's been recently added or updated or both to the playbook. So you have a view of what's been new to it. Link to the glossary. Home will always take you back to the home page. We've added some accessibility tools that are available just natively through the playbook. And then finally, the FNIH banner is going to take you to the FNIH website. Documentation button is going to let you dive right into the content. You can navigate from the left nav. If you know that you're looking for, let's say, the Interact meeting, I'm going to go look under formal FDA meeting types, and I can find that. If I want to search for it, I have the ability to search. You will see that the search is broken up into categories and articles. Categories are just simply groups of related topics. We can click on the Interact. We can dive in there. We can start to look at the content. You'll see on the left, left nav expands and collapse. Right nav expands and collapse. You can make the screen sort of however you need to see it. We have glossary terms that will pop up. So context specific where you need them. Footnotes are going to take you to our reference pages. We have links to the previous and next articles, so it's easier to get through. Feedback I'm going to cover in just a little bit. So if I dive into the content, you'll see that we have links to external references, resources, where they are relevant. If you've scrolled around in it, you can navigate back up to the top. There's a lot of tools so you can sort of find your place in it. So moving into the meeting information package, you can see that there are templates put in where they're relevant. You can click on them. They will download for you, and then you're going to have to open them up. But they're there as Word documents ready for you to use. There's also the links to the redacted submission examples. You click on them, they will open up in a separate window. So you have them, but you still have where you are in the playbook. There's pro tips throughout, relevant guidance. Again, the biggest thing to me is it's accessible where it's relevant. We also have resource pages with all of the templates and all of the submission examples, so you can go and easily find them from the left nav, from the home page. Here's our pro tips. I'm watching myself scroll through this from a week ago when I recorded it. Um, we have guidance where it's relevant. And then finally, we have the opportunity, and this is, I'm really excited about this, for everyone to be able to provide feedback right at an article level. You can click yes, no. You have the ability to add a comment. If you would like a response to your comment, you're able to provide your email, hit the submission button. One caveat with the tool is you're only allowed to provide, the tool only supports you to provide one piece of feedback per article. You can go in and provide multiple pieces of feedback. It will unfortunately overwrite the last one that you provided. There is contact information on the landing page if you have more that you want to say. If you overwrite your comments, then we're going to get the new one. We're not going to get the old one. Um, so very excited to launch it. So excited to share it with you. I invite you to download it. I'm sorry, not download. Just click on it and it's there. The old world was download it. Interact with it, use it, share it. Um, for me, most importantly, provide feedback. That's how it grows. That's how it improves. Uh, Share with somebody who would benefit from the information that's in here.